Have you ever struggled to create a strong research question? A weak research question can weaken your entire project. In this video, you will learn how to formulate a strong research question. By the end, you'll understand what makes a good research question and common mistakes to avoid. Let's begin with identifying the core of a research question. A research question is your project's guiding force. It helps you select and evaluate sources thoughtfully. Unlike a broad topic, a research question is focused and specific. A strong research question does 4 key things. First, it provides direction for your study. Second, it shapes your methodology by informing your research methods. Third, it ensures feasibility, preventing overly broad inquiries. Lastly, it forms the basis for a compelling argument. According to established research guides, a good research question is open-ended, clear, focused, and answerable through evidence. Let's explore these characteristics. First, clarity is crucial. Use precise language. Instead of, "Why is modern society unfair?" try, "How have changes in housing policy impacted rental affordability for students in Germany since 2020? Next, focus matters. Your question should be narrow enough to manage. Replace, "What caused inequality in the world?" with, "How has temporary employment affected income security for international students in Bavaria?" It's also essential that the question is researchable. You must find data and sources for it. Moreover, a strong research question must be open-ended. Instead of, "Is social media bad?" ask, "How does political content on Instagram shape trust in public institutions among young adults?" Additionally, your question must connect to a relevant scholarly debate. Be ready to explain its significance. Now, let's discuss errors to avoid. Steer clear of overly simple questions. Do not base questions on fictional scenarios. Avoid questions that assume conclusions, like, "Why did the Carter presidency fail?" Stay away from semantic questions that devolve into definitions. Don't frame questions that can't be answered, such as, "Was World War I inevitable?" Lastly, avoid opinion-based questions unless framed analytically. Now, let's walk through the steps to create a strong research question. Begin with a broad topic that interests you, such as social media and politics. Proceed with some preliminary reading. Discover knowledge gaps and debates already present in the literature. Next, narrow your focus on specific countries or relationships. Refine social media and politics to political content on Instagram among first-time voters in Germany. Choose the type of question fitting your purpose. It might be descriptive, comparative, evaluative, or exploratory. Draft your question with precision. An example could be, "How does exposure to political content on Instagram influence political trust among first-time voters in Germany?" Test your question against self-test criteria. Ensure it is clear and allows for multiple answers. Revise until your question becomes specific and precise. Now, let's consider an example. Start with the broad topic of international students and part-time work. After reading, you might ponder the effects of part-time work on academic integration. Your initial question could be, "How does part-time work impact international students?" Then, refine this to focus more specifically, like, "How do part-time service sector jobs influence classroom participation among international master's students in Bavaria?" Before finalizing, check the clarity, scope, and feasibility of your question. Remember, a strong research question is more than just a simple sentence. It structures your complete study. Strong questions are clear, focused, researchable, open-ended, and significant. So, don't limit yourself with just a broad topic. Dive deeper into reading, narrow your focus, identify crucial elements, and revise continually until your question leads to real exploration. Thank you for watching, and ensure you apply these steps to your own research.